Over the next few lectures, you're going to learn how to work with date and time in Python. Basically, we have two modules for working with date and time. One is the time module, which gives us a timestamp, and the other is datetime, which gives us datetime objects with attributes like year, month, and so on. In this lecture, we're going to look at the time module, and we'll look at the datetime module next. So, this time module has a method called time that returns the current datetime as a timestamp. Let me show you. So print the result. This is what we get. This floating point number represents the number of seconds from the beginning of time. No, I'm not talking about Big Bang here. That is the beginning of time on your operating system. On Unix, that is January 1st, 1970. On Windows, honestly, I'm not sure. So this floating point number you see here is the number of seconds after January 1st, 1970, which is referred to as Unix epoch time. As you can see, these timestamps are not human readable, so we use them to perform calculations. Here's an example. I'm going to define a function to simulate sending an email to 10,000 recipients. So send emails. Let's just do a for loop for I in range 10,000. I'm going to do a pass here. Now, we're going to call this function, but before calling that, we're going to call time to get the current time, store it here, and one more time after we send the emails. So time, that is the end time. Now we set duration to end minus start. Let's print the result, duration. So this is the amount of time it took to execute this function. Now earlier in the course, I also talked about the timeit module. We can also use that to calculate the execution time of some piece of code. Both approaches are perfectly fine. So as you learn more about Python or any other programming languages, you will realize that there are multiple ways to solve a problem. So these are timestamps in Python. Next, we'll look at datetime objects.